Hello, people. By now, you may have heard that the Lake Washington School District has come out and made their interpretation or decision on the grading rules laid out by the Office of the Superintendent of Public Education in the state of Washington. I just wanted to hopefully help you understand what this looks like to the best of my ability. Basically, what the state, or excuse me, the district has decided is that there are basically two grade options. You either get an A with a COVID-19 asterisk, or you get an incomplete. Now, again, based on an earlier decision from the state, there was a setting where it said do no harm, like you can't go backwards, there's no Fs, that type of thing. That's still the case. But before you seniors especially assume that you showed up, you're going to get an A, be careful, because teachers still have a lot of discretion in terms of determining whether or not you met certain standards of proficiency in that class in order to give you that grade. So we're going to continue assigning stuff, grading stuff, putting it in the grade book, and your grade's going to go wherever it's going to go, like A, B, C, whatever. And then at the end of the semester, the teacher is going to make that judgment call based on what you've been doing since the beginning of semester 2 to the end of the school year. So here's what I'd say. If you were at like an F or a D or something like that during the first part of second semester, like before the closure, my guess is you've got quite a ways to go before you can bring it up to the point where this teacher feels comfortable not giving you an incomplete. Okay, so again, you don't just get to coast and check out for the rest of the year. You do need to do the work as you are able. The reason they're assigning this A option is because you should not be penalized for things that are out of your control, such as your ability to access your education, your ability to access the internet, the discussions or the classroom meetings and all those things. If those are negatively impacting your ability to learn, then it's not really equitable or fair to have your grade go down as a result. And that's why they're saying it's going to be an A. Now, they're also banking on the fact that because everyone's experiencing this more or less worldwide, that colleges are going to accept that and not really bat an eye. Obviously, that's an asterisk on your transcript, but it's an asterisk that almost everyone around the country and the world are going to have in some way, shape, or form. So it's not going to be detrimental. It is what it is. The best of a bad situation. There really isn't a perfect solution here, but the message you need to listen to is that you cannot just check out for the rest of the semester and hope you're going to wind up with an A. As a teacher, I can tell you that if that was what was happening with one of my students, even if they had a C in the class before the closure and they just weren't there, I'm not giving them an A. They're getting an incomplete, and you're going to have to do something to make up. Now, I'm going to share the screen with you to kind of walk through some of those scenarios, and hopefully this will provide some clarity. So let's take a look at what they have determined. Okay, so again, it says teachers will continue to guide and provide grade and provide feedback. Let's skip down. Students must engage in the learning process and show proficiency based on the new remote learning course expectations to receive a grade. Again, that means you can't just leave and not be around and check out, okay? At the end of second semester, students enrolled in credit-bearing courses will have a passing grade in Skyward, will receive an A. Okay, so then if you have an incomplete, you don't earn credit, and it will not be reflected in the GPA. Certain situations will allow, especially for seniors, you will allow you to drop a course that's not important for you to graduate or not necessary for you to graduate. So you need to consider that. But here's what happens if you get an incomplete. You can do independent study. You can take a course the following year to kind of make up the credit. You can do competency-based courses, summer school, online courses, or perhaps you can work with the teacher to kind of backfile those incomplete things once proficiency is demonstrated. So again, you need to take care of your business during this time as best you're able to. And my suggestion would be to really actively communicate with your teachers to let them know what's going on. Okay. There's a few little details there that you can look at. They're going to probably send this out to parents and everything. So if you have questions, let me know. But you should be receiving some communication soon from the district. And then questions are no doubt going to come up. But again, don't check out. Don't stop trying to engage with the remote learning. And if you do those things, you should wind up with an A in the grade book for semester 2. Okay. It is not a guarantee, but it should happen if you're engaged in some way, shape, or form. The long and short of it is you have to try to do some work, and you really ought to be trying to communicate with your teachers so that they can better support you during this weird time that we're living in. I hope this is helpful. Please like, comment, share this as needed, and hopefully we'll come out ahead and be ready to hit the ground running come fall. Have a good day, people.